Welcome to ATS Studio, your destination for luxurious and timeless home decor inspirations. In today's video, we're taking you on an exclusive French minimalist home tour inside a breathtaking Parisian flat. This home is the perfect fusion of understated elegance, minimalist design, and carefully curated vintage accents that elevate every corner. Before we step inside, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like if you love elegant interiors and drop a comment below on which room inspired you the most. Let's explore this Parisian gem together, room by room, garden to gallery. Facade. The facade of this Parisian flat is a quiet statement of historic beauty. Finished in soft limestone and accented with wrought iron railings, the architecture holds onto its classical roots while inviting modern simplicity. Tall French windows and subtle molding give it that unmistakable Haussmannian elegance. Lush exotic greenery plants gently frame the entrance, climbing up trellises and flanking the aged stone walls. The contrast between the natural foliage and structured facade sets a charming tone, preparing us for the refined serenity that lies inside. Front yard. The front yard is an intimate garden space with manicured pathways bordered by low hedges and clusters of exotic greenery. There's a classic wrought iron gate that opens into a stone pathway, welcoming visitors into a quiet oasis before they even reach the front door. A pair of vintage wooden benches and a delicate stone fountain add a timeless character to the outdoor entry. The combination of greenery and antique outdoor furniture creates a peaceful, welcoming first impression. Entryway. Stepping through the main door, we're greeted by a narrow yet refined entryway lined with vintage Parisian tiles underfoot. The walls are left bare in soft white, creating a sense of airiness while allowing the decor to subtly command attention. An antique mirror with a distressed gold frame hangs above a slender marble console table. Just beneath it, a simple ceramic bowl holds keys and daily essentials. Beauty meets function right at the threshold. Living room. The living room is the heart of this Parisian flat, merging French minimalism with warm vintage tones. Clean white walls, natural wood floors, and high ceilings create a spacious backdrop for the carefully chosen decor pieces. A tufted beige linen sofa anchors the space, flanked by mid-century chairs and an antique trunk repurposed as a coffee table. A curated gallery wall of vintage sketches and Parisian prints completes the room with quiet sophistication. Dining room. The dining room is effortlessly elegant, with a reclaimed oak dining table at the center, surrounded by mismatched antique chairs that each have their own story. A large gilded mirror above a sideboard reflects the simplicity of the space. Subtle minimalist touches, like bare white walls and linen drapery, allow the vintage pieces to shine. A ceramic vase with dried florals becomes the understated centerpiece that ties it all together. Kitchen. The kitchen is sleek and compact, embodying the minimalist aesthetic while honoring tradition. Matte white cabinetry contrasts gently with warm wooden countertops and classic brass fixtures, creating a seamless balance of old and new. Open shelving displays an elegant mix of white dishware and vintage copper pots, curated as both practical storage and visual delight. Every inch feels intentional and lived in, reflecting the soul of French minimalist living. Pantry nook. Tucked beside the kitchen is a charming pantry nook, featuring open wooden shelving stacked with jars, linens, and old French cookbooks. The small footprint is maximized with thoughtful design and rustic textures. A vintage rolling ladder adds vertical access while becoming a statement piece itself. This little corner whispers nostalgia and domestic comfort. Bedroom. The main bedroom is a calming retreat wrapped in soft neutrals. A simple wrought iron bed is dressed in flax-colored linen bedding, while delicate moldings add architectural grace to the walls. Antique nightstands hold vintage ceramic lamps and well-worn books. Above the bed, a faded oil painting in a gold frame brings quiet drama and connects the minimalist design with romantic Parisian heritage. Guest room. The guest room is small but inviting, with a daybed beneath tall windows that flood the space with natural airiness. Soft throws and textured pillows in muted tones add depth without clutter. A second-hand armoire, painted in a distressed sage green, offers both storage and character. It's a space that feels serene, collected, and ready for visitors to feel at home. Bathroom. The bathroom features traditional checkerboard tile flooring and a vintage pedestal sink with exposed brass plumbing. The palette stays soft, whites, creams and gentle gray undertones. A clawfoot bathtub sits proudly beneath an arched window, with a wooden stool nearby holding candles and soap dishes. The mix of simplicity and vintage opulence makes this space a personal spa. Powder room. Though small, the powder room makes a bold impression with hand-painted wallpaper featuring delicate florals. A tiny marble sink and a repurposed antique mirror infuse charm into every detail. This room proves that even utilitarian spaces can showcase personality, artistry and grace within a minimalist framework. Study room. The study room is a creative haven featuring a French writing desk with cabriole legs and a vintage bentwood chair. Against the wall, wooden shelves cradle leather-bound books and decorative boxes. Simple linen curtains soften the tall windows, while a framed architectural sketch above the desk ties the room to the flat's Parisian roots. It's the perfect setting for thought, writing, or quiet reflection. Library nook. Hidden between the hallway and the bedroom is a cozy library nook with floor-to-ceiling shelves and a velvet reading chair. This space feels like a secret escape from the world, steeped in character. A vintage ladder and warm wood tones make this tiny corner an intellectual retreat. It's a delightful marriage of function and quiet luxury. Backyard. The backyard, enclosed by a weathered stone wall, is a hidden sanctuary. A gravel path winds through lush exotic greenery plants, creating a meditative garden space perfect for relaxing afternoons. An old iron bistro set invites slow meals under the shade of tall potted palms. It feels like a forgotten garden in the heart of Paris, organic, calming, and deeply connected to nature. Side yard. On the side yard, slender paths are lined with overflowing terracotta pots filled with herbs and tropical greens. This transitional outdoor space bridges the front and back gardens with elegant flow. A small wrought iron bench provides a quiet resting place, surrounded by the soft rustling of leaves. It's a subtle but effective way to expand living space into the outdoors. Garden. The garden is a visual feast of layered textures and calming tones. Lush exotic greenery plants mingle with climbing ivy, trailing ferns, and soft moss carpeting the stone borders. An antique bird bath and aged statues add classical beauty to the setting. The garden encapsulates the spirit of this home, tranquil, rooted in history and thoughtfully curated. Balcony. The narrow balcony overlooks a charming Parisian street, enclosed by ornate black railings. Here, a pair of bistro chairs and a small mosaic table make up the ideal morning coffee spot. Potted lavender and rosemary brush against the railings, adding scent and softness. It's a perfect Parisian vignette, elegant, minimal, and eternally stylish. Hallways. The hallways throughout the flat are bright and refined, dressed with understated decor. Neutral walls act as a canvas for carefully chosen vintage prints and sculptural wall hooks. Worn oak flooring connects each room in a harmonious flow. The simplicity in these transitions lets the surrounding rooms shine while maintaining a sense of cohesion. And that brings us to the end of our French minimalist home tour. From elegant interiors to lush garden corners, this stunning Parisian flat proves that minimalist living doesn't mean lifeless. It's about thoughtful choices, vintage character, and creating space that tells your story. We hope you loved this tour as much as we did. Don't forget to subscribe to ATS Studio, like this video, and share your favorite part in the comments below. Merci for watching, and we'll see you again soon with more beautiful home inspirations.